Yeah, hi YouTube. So this is the second week and the third day of my bathroom remodel. I am not happy with this. I will show you the problems. I did call the owner this morning. He said he's going to be by in a little while, like he'll be here soon, hopefully, to fix these problems or see what we can do about these things. But the guy didn't get done until really, really late last night. I was so tired, and this guy that was doing the work was like a chain smoker, and that's part of the reason why it took so long, because he would go outside and have a cigarette break about every 30 minutes. And the work he did, he just kind of like would rush through it, and I feel like it was like mental torture basically for me, because he'd say, oh, he'll do the curtain rod. Oh, maybe not. Oh, maybe he will. Like all during the whole time he was here, he would go back and forth, like maybe, maybe not. And then at the last moment, it was so late, and oh, no, can't do the curtain rod. Don't have the right tools. So I was just so tired at that point. I didn't want to argue with him. I didn't want to delay anything. I just wanted to get him out of here. I want the other guy. I want the owner to come, and I want the owner to look at this and fix this for me. I still don't have a functional shower, basically. He didn't have the right tools to put, okay, so he didn't have the tools to put this on, okay. The floor, it's not level exactly. I don't know if this is going to be a problem later on in the future, but when I step over here, I can feel the floor move like up and down. It may or may not be an issue. I don't know. I want the owner to look at it. There was like a ledge or a bump where they put the subfloor that it connected with the old floor, so there was like a bump there, and I don't think he sanded it enough. The other problem is, well, I don't know if you can see this, but you see that? I don't know why it did that. Like, why is there a bump right here? Why doesn't it go flat? I have no idea. I want him to look at that. It just doesn't look right. You know, I mean, you pay all this money and you expect things to be, you know, new and perfect, and not that. I think this should be replaced. This was new, but I think he did something wrong. I don't know why it's raised up right there. I want him to look at that. I think maybe he nailed it too far right here. Maybe he needs to push this in more. I don't know, but I'm not happy with that. I'm not happy about the sink. It wobbles. It never wobbled before. I'm almost afraid to touch anything, but that's dangerous, okay? Someone grab onto this, and you know, if someone were to step out of the tub and grab onto the sink, it could fall over. You know, it wobbles. I haven't used anything yet. I mean, I did. This doesn't feel right. It feels like it's, I don't know. Before, when I used the sink, it felt more smooth. Something doesn't feel right about this. Can you hear it? Something's not right with this. I haven't used the toilet yet. I have a compost toilet I've been using outside because I'm afraid that he didn't do, that there's something else not right, because these contractors were not plumbers. That's why I had the plumber install the tub, but you know, the plumber couldn't install the faucet until the tile was done. And yeah, so it's just a mess. I have to do all the retouching myself. I don't want to pay them to do all that. It's just more money for just little tiny things like that. So I can do the retouching. I can retouch all this myself. I'm not complaining about this kind of stuff, because I agreed I would do this myself and I would seal the grout myself. But the thing I can't do, I can't tear, you know, I'm not going to tear this up and put a new one of these on because I paid for this and it's supposed to be, you know, done right. And, you know, the sink, I don't have tools for this. I'm not a plumber. This sink wasn't put in right. The faucet's not done right. It makes a squeaky sound when I turn it. You know, I want the plumber to come, but he didn't call me back yet. And I've been sitting here waiting for the plumber to call me back. Because I feel a lot more comfortable with a plumber coming in here and, you know, making sure everything is done right. I don't trust the contractor that was here. Like, again, he was a chain smoker, and he kept saying, oh, Yeah, I'll do the curtain rod. Oh no, I can't. I don't have the right tools. Like it's the very last second. It was getting so late. I didn't even want to like argue about it. So yeah. Anyway, that's just an update. I'll let you know what's going on later. Take care.